Hey everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues, and today we're looking at DC Universe Classics Fists of Clay figure pack, Clayface versus Batman. Wait a minute, animated DC Universe Classic? Oh, there they are. DC Universe Classics, Clayface, and Batman, hot off the UPS truck. Thought I would have a little bit of fun there with that, kind of move these two guys out of the way as I knock things over. It's funny how the times have changed in collecting action figures, where this was the norm for the size, and I thought I would just bring these two guys out from Batman the Animated Series that I had in my other room, and I haven't had these guys out in quite a while. Clayface is even missing his spike ball here, which is in my accessories bag. But thought I would bring them out just to kind of show where we have been and where we are. So I'll pull these guys out of the way. This continues my clearance sale finds. This is brought to us courtesy of Amazon, and this was a figure, especially the Clayface. Like most of us, I have quite a few different Batmans, so even though he's spotted in clay here, the real pick has been this one. I totally missed out on the DC Superheroes line that Clayface originally came in, and then I was so happy that they re-released him in the DC Universe line, but with the $34, $35, $32, depending on where you bought your figures from, price tag was just really kind of out of my reach. I like Clayface an awful lot. I really started getting into Clayface from Batman the Animated Series. And once we get Clayface out, you can kind of see that he is definitely molded after the Animated Series. I think that kind of set the bar for how most people perceive Clayface, since the Animated Series was such a iconic show in Batman's history. So I've just been kind of looking online on eBay, trying to find some way to pick up a Clayface, and I had kind of given up. And then once I started finding some of the DCUC figures in stores in the 2-packs on a lower price, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to start checking some online retailers and see what I can find. And sure enough, on Amazon, once I do the unboxing, I'll get my price tag out, because I immediately opened this box up and immediately set up my table to do the review, so I didn't have my list here. But I believe I paid $23 for this. I'm almost positive. So still, that's not bad. I had talked to my wife about it, and I said, you know, these figures are going on eBay. Even just Clayface alone, by himself, it was $30 was some of the lowest that I had found. Plus, being on eBay, the bid may start at $9 but starts skyrocketing up. I thought, wow, I really missed my chance. So once I saw it on Amazon, I thought this is a perfect opportunity. They're starting to lower some of their prices for their Black Friday sales, so I thought this is a great way. And they have a little ticker at the bottom of the price saying, you know, 3 left in stock, 2 left in stock. When I bought this, it said there were 2 in stock at the location that I bought this on Amazon. I think it was through another company that Amazon works with. So here's a look at the package. Most of us have seen this, but I'm just very excited to finally get a Clayface for my DCUC figures and my Batman family. And plus the Batman, I have something I'm going to do with this Batman a little later. I'll explain through. You can see the other figures in the 2-pack wave that this one came out with is the Batgirl and Azrael. Both were in the same line as Clayface here. I had bought the Batman and Batgirl 2-pack when I had seen those in Walmart, so I passed on these, but I really regret not picking this one up to at least get an Azrael. So we'll do the read-up on Clayface first here, since this is the one I'm most eager to get out of package. Initially an actor in horror films, Basil Carlo, which on the animated series he was Matt Hagen. Basil Carlo, I think, is how his name's pronounced. So this is the name that this Clayface has gone with, even though he is molded after Batman the Animated Series. But we'll continue reading here. Went mad when he had learned a classic film of his had been remade. He donned the mask of the film's villain Clayface and killed several of the remake's cast and crew. Later, Carlo joined a collection of villains who used the name Clayface. Before the gang was defeated, Carlo injected himself with the essence of several of his allies, becoming a superhuman, with abilities to change shape and melt into other protoplasms and mimic the powers of heroes or villains. Real name, Basil Carlo, but for me, he's always going to be Matt Hagen. Occupation, a former actor, professional criminal. Basis of operations, mobile. Mobile? That's kind of funny. First appearance in Mobile, I believe, being his trailer. First appearance, Detective Comics, number 40, June 1940. Skills, special skills, can adopt physical form of anyone or anything. If those who appear adopt, if those whose appearance he adopts have superpowers, he can copy those as well. His touch can render an enemy to protoplasm. So there you go. And then the read-up on Batman we pretty much already know, but I'm going to read it anyway for the sake of the video. After witnessing the murder of his parents as a child, Bruce Wayne dedicated himself to protecting the lives of the innocent. He took up the mantle of the Bat to strike fear into the hearts of criminals. While he leads the life of a corporate executive by day, as night falls, Bruce Wayne becomes the Batman, leaping from the rooftops armed with an arsenal of gadgets on a crusade to protect the citizens of Gotham City. Real name Bruce Wayne, occupation industrial philanthropist, playboy, vigilante, crime fighter by night. Basis of operations Gotham City. First appearance, of course we all know it's Detective Comics number 27, 1939. Special skills, master detective, expert scientist, possibly the greatest martial arts expert in the world. So there is the package. I am like a kid on Christmas, waiting to get Clayface out of package here. So I know most of you have probably already seen reviews. I hope you stick around for this one, as I am very excited to get Clayface and the Batman out of package, and we'll get a closer look at the both of them. Hold on. Can you hold on? Okay, let's just go right to it. Okay, and here we are. We have Clayface and Batman out of package, and I'm just... I guess I'm still in awe of Clayface and just how good he looks. We'll take Clayface away here for a second. We'll get a look at Batman, which, as many of you know, this is the all-star Batman just spotted with clay. It's got some up around his arms and his shoulders. None on his cape that I know of, or have been able to find. Some on his trunks, his pants, boots, gloves up here. Like I said, this is, I wouldn't even call it a repaint. It's basically the exact same Batman, same exact Batarang that you see here. Same all the way through, same head. Although the face on this one does appear, if the camera can pick it up, is a little bit darker in tone than what this Batman is, which that's fine for me. Like I said, same exact Batman, not much to go over. We know the articulation already, so we'll move him out of the way. What I'd like to do with this Batman is pick up the black version of this from the Batman Legacy that has the grinning, odd-looking face. Take that face off of the black Batman, put it on this one, and this head on the black Batman. So I've got a more normal-looking version of this, but in black. And then with the angry face, that might work good with the paint and then fighting Clayface. So we'll get Batman out of the way here. Not much to go over. We've seen it. So, but the man of the hour is Clayface. So very happy to finally get this figure. I just love the way that the texture feels. He's got most of all the DCUC articulation. I believe these are like pipe cleaners, or they bend. So pretty much there's no joint So wherever you bend it, it's pretty much going to stay in that fashion. So, and the fingers are real rubbery. The rubber part of the figure is just in the arms, not the legs. The legs are just a regular plastic, but you can see the definition in the plastic here. It looks like he's just oozing and dripping with clay. His head does move a little bit. It does appear to be on a ball joint, but just around the mud and clay up here at the top does kind of prevent him from turning too much. But that's minor for me. His legs do move in and out, and he's got, you know, joints in the feet. But just a great, great looking figure. As we saw at the beginning of the review, if I can find him, here he is. Here's the Batman animated series Clayface, which, just looking at the face, you can tell this is exactly what they were trying to do here in the figures. It's just kind of neat seeing probably a figure that's, I bet he is 1993. So that tells you just from where we have gone in our action figure line here. I can't say enough good things about Clayface here, so much so that I don't even know what to say. After seeing the review spot review the DC Superheroes version of this, I was kicking myself for never having picked up Clayface. For a while there, when I was collecting figures, I always treated it, oh, I'll get that later, oh, I'll get that later. And as many of us collectors know, later turns into, okay, I eventually did get later, but I had to pay quite a bit to get this, to get these figures. When I did look at my purchase order, that I did pay, if I get it here off camera, I did pay $18.90 for the 2-pack, adding $7 for shipping and handling brought the price to $24.90. So I am calling this part of my clearance sale finds. Got this on Amazon, like I had mentioned, through I think it's Big K Toys. If I see it here, yeah, Big K Toys on Amazon Marketplace. So it was another retailer going through the Amazon Marketplace to sell stuff, and they were out of Florida. When I got these, they said there were 2 left, so I imagine now doing math, there's probably 1 left from the Big K Toys online distribution, but through Amazon. But this is one of those that I literally got this, stopped and got the mail, not more than an hour ago, walked in the door, knew instantly what was in this package, and opened up Batman, or Clayface and Batman here. So normally when I am doing my reviews, I'll get them out, take a look at the package, kind of read over the biography and everything, and kind of write out bullet points of what I'm going to talk about the figures. But I was just so ecstatic that I ordered this on Sunday, and today being Wednesday, they shipped them right on time. They were here early. I was thinking with the holidays, I'm probably not going to get anything till after Thanksgiving. So I was thinking Friday, maybe Saturday at the earliest, or probably, worst case, I was thinking it's probably going to be a week. It'd be like Monday before I actually got them. So when I saw the little slip in my mailbox that, you know, there's a package that's too big, I instantly knew what it was. So I felt like a kid at Christmas rushing right home and instantly opening the package, the box that it came in, to look at it and set up this table and stand and everything, and kind of turned on the camera and thought, I don't know exactly where I'm going to go with this review, so I hope that's cool for everybody. And like I've been saying, that I'm picking up a lot of these figures for the first time, so a lot of people have been doing reviews on a lot of these DCUC figures that a lot of us have probably already seen. So I wanted to do something a little different by showing the Batman animated series figures as kind of a this is where we came from kind of deal. And I remember picking up, you know, this Batman in the days of cloth capes, and not even thinking someday that we're going to reach a 6-inch line back in 1993 when these figures first came out. But I recommend you, like I've said before, doing these clearance sale finds. Check places that have been selling figures, especially ones that have been on the shelf for quite a while. They're starting to mark things down, and online retailers are doing the same too. Especially with Black Friday coming up, there's going to be some really good deals as we knock Batman off through Amazon.com. And I just clicked the link that said, there are 26 new items starting at $18, and that's exactly what I did. I clicked on one of the first ones and picked these two up for, I believe I said, was it $18.90? Yeah, $18.90. Throw in some shipping and handling, and I've got figures for basically $25, which originally on the store shelves were $35. So basically saved myself about $10, probably almost a year later. So enough rambling here. I just want to be able to show these to you guys. I'm very, very happy to have been picking up a lot of these figures that I passed on, and especially one of my favorite Batman villains, Clayface, to have finally got a hold of him. So we're going to have more reviews coming up. Still trying to get a hold of my Superman and Parasite. Don't know if I'm going to be able to or not, but I've got some cool things planned coming up, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.